What to do if the broker's not paying? Well, your best friend is being a little bit organized and having a system in place. So for me, it was Wednesdays. Every Wednesday of each week, I would wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually that was 3:30 was the normal wake up time for me, and go through my QuickBooks and quickly glance at have I should I have been paid by any account, or is it due or coming due within the next few days. And I would send each of them an email requesting a payment status update. And later that day or that evening, I go through and see who responded to my email. And if I didn't get a response back, then Thursday morning, I'd call all the non-responders. And generally, it was very easy, very quick, not a big process, and just ask for a payment status update. I found emails were highly effective, but if they don't answer your email, you have to call them the next morning. And the reason is most of them cut checks Thursday night, Friday morning, so you want to be in that check run if they owe you money. If even if they owe you money and you call them after they cut the checks, it may not go out to the following week. If you're not getting a response back and they're not responding to your telephone calls, not responding to your emails, and they're becoming a little bit difficult, and I've only had this happen one time, you have to be firm. And this is where the organization comes in place. What you're going to have is your carry agreement, your contract rate, your bill of lading, and your proof of delivery. And if they're not responding to you, and if you are going to have to sue their bond, others probably will too. And you want to be as top of the queue as possible to try to get paid. The process can take between 90 and 120 days to ever see funds against that bond. So what you would have to do is go to your safer.gov, or you can go to Truck Stop or DAT1 if you're on the load boards, and you just click off of their DOT number or their MC authority and find out who is their surety bond holder. And I wouldn't spend a lot of time in different policies and how to do it. It's generally the same for all, but if you go to the website and to the surety bond, immediately you'll see for information on filing against a claim. But the things I mentioned to you, you have to write up a little synopsis of what your understanding was, that the load was delivered, and include all the documents that I mentioned. At some point within a week, you'll get a call back from an attorney or someone from their company, just asking a couple questions, and that's generally the process. But it takes 90 to 120 days. So the quickest way that I found response is I didn't have a customer that didn't pay me, and I worked with them diligently. I mentioned that I would have to go against their bond, and they just wouldn't cooperate. They weren't rude, but it just wasn't, you knew it wasn't going anywhere. And so after the non-return emails, after numerous phone calls, I went through Truck Stop. In Truck Stop, if you go through the tools section, there's a place that you can file a claim against a broker. And so I did. I filed a claim with Truck Stop against the broker, and they asked for the same documents: the carrier agreement, the rate contract, the bill of lading, and the proof of delivery. And I filed with Truck Stop. And you have to, and it's a testament, so it has to be an honest and true statement. Well, the next day, that company, the broker that wasn't paying me, they wanted to talk. They wanted to talk. They wanted to make it right. They wired the funds to me within an hour, so that they didn't want to have the problem with Truck Stop. So then their biggest concern was how long it would take. Even though they wouldn't answer my phone calls, they wouldn't answer my emails, their biggest concern was how long would it take for me to write a letter back to Truck Stop or email Truck Stop confirming payment. It's amazing how when Truck Stop got involved, this was resolved in a matter of hours. I would certainly file against the bond, the surety bond, because you don't want to be last in line on the $75,000. It's not a lot of money in today's terms. I think the bond should be higher. But Truck Stop did come through. They did reach out to the broker, and I was paid within, I'd say, an hour, 2 hours max. So this is Brant with Glad Hand Insurance, former owner, operator, driver. And I'd like to partner up with you with providing you insurance for your trucking needs. If you get a moment, go to my website, please, Glad Hand Insurance. That's gladhandinsurance.com, and hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.